Alright, BobalosRex here, and today's video is about bears, if you can't tell. So, it's a continuation of the Winterpelt guide. I had a early guide about what to do before the patch. Was it 0.5 that this came out? Maybe it was 0.7. All I know is either way, I did the precursor one, so you want to watch that before this one. But now, as you can see, I've received the next part, and you know you're on the next part if you get mail from Sonova. Now this is how you unlock the rep and the language proper, alright? So, once you've gotten to this part, which requires doing the quest lines over here I mentioned in the first video, you're going to get Primalist Pillagers and Honor Their Sacrifice. Alright, these are 2 more quests. Super easy to do. You don't got to do that guy's quest. That's unrelated. Alright, so we're going to come over here. We're going to help these guys out. Now here's the thing. I've already gotten the rep on my Demon Hunter, and I couldn't see the vendor yet on my warrior from doing the 1 quest line. The 2 quest lines from the first video. But this is supposed to be account-wide, the rep unlocks. Now, most of them are like toys and stuff, but there is a recipe linked to it for tailors. But I am going to check over here right now that I did that quest. See if the vendor popped up. Yeah, see, as you can see, this is going to update as soon as I finish this quest line here. So, yeah, you're going to want to do this quest line. And you may be wondering who they're Winterpelts, what's going on if you don't know. They're the snowy furballs in the Azure span. There's a little quest chain you do with them. And now there's a longer quest chain and a rep that's complete now that you can grind. And I actually really like this rep here. Let me make sure that's not too loud. Alright, sorry. Alright, so as you can see, I'm killing the Primalist, which is going to be, let's just say you're going to be doing that a lot for rep. Now I'm going to tell you my quick way to farm rep with these, but let's get this unlocked on my warrior, because I want to show you the account bound nature and whatnot, and how it works. Alright, so yeah, you're essentially going to be doing this quest. It's not too long, as you can see. Or I'm trying not to make it too long. I was hoping I'd be able to just show you the vendor, but it looks like I said, I have to do this quest, so I might as well show it. Show it how it's done. You just go right over here, as you saw, just right next to Theron's watch. So we're helping out the bears. Dude, I legit want to believe that this will one day lead to playable furballs. It'd be cool. Alright, this should be the last mob, and then I can show you the real business. Because it's only these 2 quests that separate you from actually farming the rep items, actually. Legit, so. As soon as these are done, I can show you the rep items and the rep. Alright. So it's super easy to get this rep, you know, if you've done the first part that I mentioned. Even that doesn't take too long. I knocked that out. I had to finish one part of it for this warrior. And that was super easy. Alright, so there's that. So now that I got these 2 quests, okay, we're gonna head back to Sonova. Alright. He's gonna be like, thanks for this. I think I can crack the code. The language. Alright. Now here's the thing with this furball rep. Rep bonuses don't matter. Okay? You get rep with this the same rate across the board. It's based off of the language. Alright? I'm going to show you how that works. So now this area has changed, as you can see. And I think I can't buy it because I'm not a tailor. And that's a weapon, so they won't let you buy that. But why can't I? I thought this was account-wide. Clearly it's not. Okay. Cool. I was wrong about that. It was supposed to be. So, independently of that, I guess you got to do this on your characters. I thought the recipes were account-wide. I'll have to check on my tailor. Maybe that one is... That's weird. I was told it's not locked. So, now that I know, guess what? If you want to know how to get this rep fast, and the way it works, is so you begin to collect these liberated Furbolg artifacts. I got a quest to collect them. You can collect them from Primalist mobs here, there, or at Imbu here. And I'm going to tell you right now, the best spot I found farming is Imbu. If you're fine with getting in groups, get in an Imbu group and farm that place up. One of the best times to farm it is during a Primal Storm. Alright. Here, let me make it easier to see. Yeah, the best time to farm these is when Imbu has a Primal Storm. You'll be getting... the storm stuff, as well as all the cool drops. Elemental Overflow, Storm Sigils can drop from the rares there, I think, now too. So, yeah, there's plenty of stuff you can get there. While the Primal Storm's up, and if you've unlocked this rep, you can also get these artifacts. So it's 5 artifacts for 1 skill in the language, okay? Now I'm going to break down how this works. There's also these staves that you can get that is 1 for 1. Alright, so it's 5 artifacts per 1 language point. Or 1 totem or stick item for 1 language point. And the way it works is it's like it's not like any normal language that we have, but essentially if you go into your general spell book, alright, go to, this is how you can check, and then you'll go to languages, right? Once I have, okay, so I can't show you on my warrior, but I can show you on my DH, but we're just going to talk about on the warrior. So right underneath here, if I had a skill point, you would see Winterpelt language, all right, and then you'd see a 1 out of 100, all right. So the way and that's how the language works. When you turn these in, you get language. You do not get rep. But listen up. When you hit 25 language skill points, so 25 out of 100, they give you a quest. You do the little quest line. Then you get friendly with the Furbolgs. Alright? Then you get to 50. You get another little quest. Then you get to honored with the Furbolgs. Then you get to 75. You get another little quest chain. Then you get to revered with the Furbolgs. Then you get to 100. Then you get another little quest line. The final quest line, that gets you exalted with the Furballs. And that also gets you this Oh my god. This toy. Primal Stave of Claw and Fur. Boom. You get this toy. Also, there's these other rewards over here. So, as I was leveling up, I also got these back pieces. These food pouches. Transmog. There, as you saw earlier, there is a 34 slot reagent bag here. There is a totem mace that has an appearance. You got a food recipe, a cooking recipe, I mean. And then there's a pet, Driftling. Look at him here, he's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much what you get from the Furball. A toy, a pet, some transmog, and a tailoring recipe. So I do actually recommend you do this on a tailor now. Because apparently it's not account-wide. I was informed that it was account-wide rep, kind of like the Artisans Consortium, but I was wrong. It's not. You need to grind this out on the tune you want the rewards from. Most of the rewards, as you saw, are like account-wide anyways, because it's transmog, a pet, a toy. But if you're going for the recipe, keep that in mind. It's not that bad of a grind. The cool part I like about this rep, and I want to mention it, is that each rep level takes the same amount of work. Alright? So I told you, you start, for every 5 artifacts, you get 1 language point, and you need 100 language skill. So it's a flat 500 artifact farm. You get 500 artifacts, you're done. You're done completely with the rep. It's 100 per rep level. So each point from Honored to Revered to Exalted, it's all the same. It doesn't take any more time to get from Revered to Exalted as it does from Honored to Revered. I like that about this rep. And if you get any of the stick item that I can't name off the top of my head, that is a 1-for-1. So that if you get 5 of those, then you knock off 25 artifacts, and you only need 475. So it's really cool. It's a really cool rep. It gives you a toy that's referenced to an old trinket, or is it still a toy? Yeah, the OG staff of Fur and Claw. You know, the OG bear. But yeah, now I got both. I've fully become bear. And that's how you get a tour to become a bear. And become friends with the bears. And maybe one day, we'll have more playable bears than just Pandaren. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I know this one took a little longer than I thought it was. But you got to see it live. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.